What's up guys, Julene here and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I make lifestyle vlogs and home and room makeover videos. Welcome back. Today I have a special treat for you. I'm going to show you how you can get the high-end look from IKEA. Yes.
What? Oh no, she did not.
You may be used to shopping at IKEA, but did you also know that there's lots of high-end dupes there? And some of them are actually pretty good. So I'm gonna show you some price comparisons. We're gonna look at some IKEA furniture and we're gonna compare it to some high-end prices. And let me tell you, I'm gonna save you some money. Okay, now, a lot of people say that I don't think bougie is the word. It's giving me a little bit gothic vibe. I can see why they are cringe. I did get some curtains from IKEA. Were they the ones that I wanted? No. And it can literally take hours. So I didn't know that. And I was just like, no, I'm not. A dusty metal like tugboat. 7 courses. The food was okay. This like reminds me of like Vampire Diaries. Like there was luxury seats. When we were outside, it was super ghetto. Let's just say I'm very particular. Even when I go to a store like IKEA, if I go to a thrift store, I'm always looking at how I can elevate the item. So I'm gonna show you how I finesse and, you know, use my resources to get the look that I like. Also, this is not a robe, FYI. It's just a very, very shiny blazer. Okay, so like a month ago, maybe a month and a half ago even, maybe, was that 2 months ago? Forever ago, I went to IKEA with my friend Charles and I was preparing to do a what's new at IKEA video. Well, that was 2 months ago and I'm just now getting around to making the video. I don't think it was 2 months ago. Anyway, that stuff's not new anymore. So I decided to switch up the video and use some of that footage to show you some of the high-end like things at IKEA, because even though the item was new, if it was ugly, I wasn't gonna videotape it anyway, so it kind of fit. Okay. Hello beautiful people and welcome back to the channel. We have another.
It's Corona.
Are you sick?
No.
I'm scared. No. You're not sick?
No.
Why are you putting your mask on?
Because I don't know if you're sick.
Don't be fucking rude. Are you kidding me? I saw.
I'm 100% going to butcher the names of these IKEA items. So you'll either see me go like this and put the name up, or you'll see me just speak gibberish like I'm about to do right now. So the first item is the Apollorid sofa. Look guys, here's something new. This is really cute. Beautiful. It comes in like a velvet red. There's gray and it's really, really nice. I did sit on it and it was quite comfortable actually. This really gives you, it's like a mid-century Scandinavian style sofa. Very modern, very high-end like. Now I'm gonna show you a dupe of this couch and it was from one of my favorite stores, like my absolute favorite store actually, CB2. So they have a very similar sofa. It's in white and same cut lines, same exact style. It's literally the same style. It's literally the same couch. It's just in a different color. Obviously there's probably some differences as far as like what it feels like when you sit down, you know, but it's the same exact look. And that couch is $1,799. It's exactly $1,000 more than the IKEA couch. Okay, number 2 is the Itevag canopy bed. Now the one at IKEA is $649. Now I would say almost every brand, furniture brand, sells some sort of canopy bed. I think the canopy bed is just a classic bed. It looks high-end. It really makes your room feel a lot more grand. It draws your eye up and just makes the space feel like just like extra and like a little bougie, you know? So they have one at IKEA for $6.49. And then they have a very similar black canopy bed at Restoration Hardware. The canopy bed at Restoration Hardware is $6,420. $6,420 for a canopy bed. We have two options for beds that I'm gonna talk about because I'm really not a fan of IKEA beds. I'm just not. And you know, IKEA, this is like no dig to you. I love all the rest of your furniture. I'm not a fan of the beds. Story time. I had a bed frame that I had maybe like 4 years ago. And I remember I was out with my friends. It was like super late and it had to be like maybe 1 o'clock in the morning. I was getting back and I plopped on my bed and all of a sudden it just like splattered into a million pieces and fell and like, and all of a sudden, it was not splattered, like collapsed. It collapsed into a million pieces just all of a sudden as soon as I hopped onto it. And I'm sure my neighbors, it was so late, it was so loud, they could hear it all the way in San Francisco. That's how loud it was. And I'm sure the neighbors downstairs thought Jesus was coming back because it was so frightening and scary and loud. And that really, you know, gave me a little PTSD with IKEA beds. But that's also my fault. It's not against IKEA beds. I, back then, was not as good at assembling furniture as I am now. I would get done making a bed and I'd be like, oh my gosh, IKEA is so nice. Look at them. They give us all these extra pieces when we're done, just in case we need it. Those were pieces that were supposed to go on the bed, and that's why it collapsed on the floor. This is the bed that I have, guys. I got one for just like a temporary bed until I could get the one that I really wanted, but I actually am starting to get used to it. It was only $149. I just like the light wood on it. Oh my God, Charles. It's like you can't take him anywhere.
You have to.
Oh, I like that. Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
It's like hotel style.
Should I get in it too?
Yeah, come on. This is like. Is this a place?
It's actually really comfortable. You know, this probably has so many COVID germs on this. Ew. Ew.
They supposed to wash these.
They did not wash those. So I think I can pronounce this next one. This is the Tough Drawer bed, and it goes for $569. It has this, I don't know if it comes in more than one color. I only saw it in velvet green, but it has this curved headboard, and there is one at CB2, my favorite store. It's called the Antoni bed, and that one goes for $1,599. So again, just about $1,000 more than the IKEA bed. The only difference is that it's a black velvet, and it has like a unique little line across the top of it that the IKEA bed doesn't have, but the shape is the same. This next one, I'm not even gonna try to do it. It's right here. This is it. Okay. So that one is $17.99 at IKEA. I really liked this blanket. This was there when I went and I showed my friend. He didn't like it, but I loved it. I think it's a really, really nice throw. Again, this throw will help to elevate your space. It has beautiful detailing, and they have a very similar throw. There's a company called Citizenry, and they have high-end bedding and sheets. So they have a very similar throw in green, and that throw is $155 for a throw. $155 for a throw.
$700 for a damn rag. Just a rag.
You can get the same, a very similar one at IKEA for $17.99. I actually wanted to get it while I was there. I actually might go back and get it. I don't know if it's gonna match with my decor style, but when I do my living room, that might match. I'm also not a huge fan of IKEA rugs. Sometimes it's a hit or miss with the rugs, to be honest, at IKEA, but they did have a gray one that I really like. It's called the Testrobe or something like that. Again, I'm not gonna try to pronounce it because I'm just gonna butcher the name, so I'll put it up here. But that one, I believe it was like around $150. Yeah, that was $149. It was really, really nice. And I found some different options at CB2, and Lulu in Georgia, one of my favorites as well. So the one at Lulu in Georgia was $1,598. So there were a lot of rugs that looked similar to this IKEA rug, and they all on the high end range were around $1,000 to $2,000. Did you guys hear that car? I do not have time for this. I do not have time for you.
I do not have time for this. I do not have time for you.
And the last one is just general. I'm going to talk about their credenzas at IKEA. I'm a big fan of the credenzas at IKEA, especially because you can customize any of the credenzas that they have. They all have lots of different colors, heights, backs, and they all have like a very retro, okay, not all of them, but you have the option to do a retro look. That's really in right now. Almost all of the high-end stores have retro credenzas, and those can range anywhere between $800 to like $6,000. IKEA has a lot of different options, starting as low as $250 for their credenzas. Tip number one, don't get all of your furniture at IKEA. You don't want your space to look like an IKEA showroom. I definitely recommend that you mix and match different furniture styles into your space alongside the IKEA furniture. That's just gonna elevate your space. It's gonna, again, not make it look like a set. It's gonna make it look more lived in and add more texture and versatility to the space. You can always thrift items. You can always go to affordable stores. Like, there's so many that you can choose from. But yeah, that's just a quick tip. Tip number two, your curtains. Your curtains can definitely make or break the space. IKEA has this really cool tracking system. You put the tracks on the ceiling, and they also have like really nice linen curtains too. So that's definitely something to check out. But the track on the ceiling elevates the space. It makes your ceilings look a lot higher if you put your curtains up towards the ceiling, and you know, it just looks cute. And lastly, there's so many companies that allow you to customize your IKEA furniture, and here are a few. Go ahead and check them out. You can get, I know Bims is a company where you can get custom fabrics for your sofas. There's companies like this one here where you can get different shelving styles for your furniture. There's so many options with IKEA furniture. You could even go as far as going on Amazon or some of these other companies and order legs and handles to switch out for your IKEA furniture. And that's it. I hope you guys learned a few tips that'll help you with your space. If you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.